You are listening to Guidance and Healing from Archangel Metatron. Today's message is entitled Living in Compassion and Acceptance, channeled through Ruth Ann Brine. Ever so often, I find it beneficial to review what has been said prior to this discourse, as there are many newcomers to this vocal and written expression, going out to those who may comprehend the words I speak. I, Archangel Metatron, am here to uplift and heal and inform those present of why the world is so seemingly lost and forlorn, as to why the world seems to increase in suffering rather than diminish. It is not actually increasing. What is increasing are the reports over your airwaves into your homes and into your daily awareness that the world has lost its sense of direction and purpose in being. It is truly not so, for the light that awakens is gaining more and more momentum as karmic resolution accelerates. The two seeming opposing developments are one and the same. Please allow me to elaborate. When the dark encroachment upon innocent beings becomes seemingly more prevalent, it is only due to the global awareness of greater crime and injustice reaching the masses every day. The dark influence has been affecting the lives of all upon earth for thousands of years, and now it seems it is something new, something more than before, as though this dark encroachment is becoming worse than ever before. What is creating this perception is the acceleration of karmic resolution. As the earth ascends into higher and higher frequencies of light, all that is discordant is falling away, is finding rapid means to dissolve and to dismantle the dark entangled states affecting the minds of many who suffer still the repercussions of past acts of transgression and fear and confusion. It is not for all to suffer, for some are awakening and realizing what shifts in perception are transpiring that allow them to understand where they stand amid all this chaos around the globe. Where they stand is within their truth in being, and thus they are not subject to the dark entanglement still unraveling in various places and within various beings who are yet to align fully with their truth in being. And so it is that those who have yet to comprehend their true nature are experiencing what shall lead to greater awareness of their true purpose in existing on this planet and existing within the universe. It is for them to continue to co-create their lives based on their beliefs and limiting perceptions due to programming of elusive origins. It is not for those who have awakened to the knowing that they are free and not subject to the past holds on their hearts and psyches that would create misaligned actions. They, and when I say they now, I speak of you, my dear ones, reading this citation, to give you assurance that for you all is well, and that you have already become liberated from the conflictual behaviors that have imprisoned you in the past. You have released reactive behaviors for the most part, and shall continue to weed your garden, so to speak, as you continue to examine all your thoughts, words, and deeds not aligned with your loving heart. It is now time to step more fully into your truth. It is now time to embrace the divine essence you embody. My dear ones, who realize their inner power to manifest good in the world may simply exist in compassionate response to those who still continue to find their way into their core essence. They may exist within your loving intent to heal and to gain clarity, and their fears and grief are not for you to suffer. It is for you to exist in peace and love, and yes, even joy, so that your compassion is born of love and does not sink into the depths of despair for all the woe of the world. It is for you to daily send light to all areas of need, and for you to do so in loving compassion without experiencing the sorrows you observe out in the world and also within your family and friends. You are to respect and accept that each individual experience in life is sovereign, and for you to accept that in time their journey shall awaken and align them more and more with their truth in being. It is not for you to determine what and when this occurs for others. It is for you to exist in compassionate acceptance of all things as they are, and then you may relax and rest in the knowing that by and by all shall be well. And so it is. Although there are those who exist in the grips of dark encroachment, and they shall also be free in perfect timing when they realize the nature of dark control upon their lives, and then begin to create a life free of fear, and return to their own power of manifesting lives of peace and lives of joy. This shall be so sooner than later because of your loving presence in the world, which uplifts the collective mind of all who inhabit the earth. This is so, and so it is. Do daily call upon divine intervention for assistance for your loving focus of intent every day. And this shall accelerate the healing of those who suffer the travesties taking place in the Ukraine, Palestine, Asia, Russia, and all the areas in strife and turmoil around the globe. And yes, I did say Russia, as the people there are subjected to great manipulation and programming, and the leaders are lost to dark influence as they are in many areas on earth. Do send light to all who are entangled in grief and aggression and hate, who thirst for power and control, because they are lost and suffer as well. The times do seem foreboding. However, they have been for much of the Earth's history, and now, because of global communications, they are being brought into the light of day to be resolved, released, healed, and uplifted. Do take heart and know that by and by all is well, and so it is. Always rise in the morning knowing your lives are liberated and may be experienced in joy without need to suffer the suffering of others. It is so, and so it is. I am Archangel Metatron. Thank you for receiving these words of wisdom from Archangel Metatron. Please feel free to share this message.